Good Thursday evening, everyone. I wanted to just get on here and let you know about a complicated forecast that's evolving. I tell you folks to check back and check back often, especially this time of the year because things can change quick around our neck of the woods. So Sunday's forecast is where the complications lie. Sunday night, and Monday. Is it an easy forecast? No. Is it difficult? Is it complicated? Oh yeah, it is very complicated. So I will be monitoring things very, very closely over the next few days and keeping you as updated as I possibly can. So you may be asking, Mark, what happened? What's going on? I thought we were just supposed to get some rain this weekend and a chance of showers on Sunday and then turning cooler. And well, yeah, that's still in the forecast, except now we've got a good chance for rain on Sunday and Saturday night, Sunday night, and into Monday. But will it stay rain or will it turn to snow? That is the big question. So dynamic cooling, what is this, Mark? Well, dynamic cooling is something that is very complicated to forecast, is not handled by the models well at all. And so you just kind of have to just see what happens with the area of low pressure and see if you can kind of get a handle on if the dynamic cooling is going to take place. So you all know that the best way to get snow is from here on the plateau is from a Gulf low and cold air coming down from Canada, and that cold air meets up with the Gulf low and we get a big snow. The moisture meets the cold air, it snows, life goes on. Dynamic cooling is different. The cold air is pulled from the atmosphere above. You know, it's always cold up above us. If an area of low pressure can strengthen enough and produce heavy enough precipitation, it can pull that cold air down from the atmosphere and actually produce snow. And so folks to your north are warmer than you are because you're under the influences of dynamic cooling. And so you're getting snow. So yes, it's complicated. I'm getting tongue-tied just even talking about it. We had a situation like this on the Cumberland Plateau back in February of 1998. It's an event that I will never forget. I'll never forget the surprises. The February of 98 event was a total surprise. We were supposed to get a cold rain. It turned to snow that evening. We got all day of rain, and then that Tuesday evening, it turned to snow, and not just any snow. It was very heavy, wet snow, very destructive. Trees, power lines damaged all over the place. Lots of folks without power. It was such a surprise that folks were stuck on I-40 for up to 18 hours near Monterey. Can you imagine? Winds howling, snow falling. Crossville ended up with 8 inches of surprise snow. Jamestown ended up with 21 inches of surprise wet snow. I thought Big South Fork National Recreation Area would never recover. It was so damaged. I mean, there were so many trees down. It was a disaster. The whole plateau was a disaster. And it was a surprise. And that was from a dynamic cooling event from an area of low pressure that came out of the Gulf, went up toward the Carolinas, deepened, strengthened rapidly, produced dynamic cooling, and we ended up getting some very heavy wet snow. Is that what's going to happen this time? Probably not. But I can't rule snow out completely. That is for sure. And we certainly don't want to be caught off guard by it because in a dynamic cooling situation, it is a wet snow. And that can be destructive. But will we get that much? Probably not. I'm thinking right now the Appalachian Mountains may get what we got in 98. And what we got in 98 was, for all intents and purposes, by definition, a blizzard. So we had the blizzard of 93, right, in March of 93. But in February of 98, we had a blizzard as well. Remember that blizzard of 93 was supposed to be a once-in-a-century event? Well, we ended up getting another one in 98. But most people just remember the destructive nature of the wet snow that happened with that event. But more than likely, we will not get that. If that's going to happen, that will probably happen over in the Smokies, over in the Appalachian Mountains. But I'm going to keep an eye on things. This is a developing situation. Models are not handling this well. And get this, models don't handle dynamic cooling very well at all. When you're reading forecast discussions right now across the Southeast, you're seeing phrases like complex forecast, models disagreeing. You know, you're seeing a lot of like, what is it going to do? Okay, we don't know for sure. So, but I'm just going to let you know that right now, the Sunday to Monday timeframe could get interesting. So this is the area of low pressure on this particular model data. This is Sunday afternoon. I put a red box on the Cumberland Plateau. This is just showing that area of low pressure is on the Georgia, South Carolina border in that vicinity. We don't know exactly where this low is going to go. That is not an uncommon problem this time of the year. We always wonder where is the track of that low going to go. We know it's going to be somewhere around South Carolina and Georgia, but just tens of miles can make a big difference, and models cannot discern that fine of a scale, especially this many days out from the event. You notice all that yellow over toward the Smoky Mountains. That's heavy rainfall or wet snow. So that'll be interesting to see what that becomes. This system is going to produce a lot of rainfall for portions of the southeast. Not quite sure how much rainfall we're going to get just yet. Right now it's looking like an inch to an inch and a quarter or so, but that could change with when the model data starts coming in from tomorrow and we get hopefully a better handle on where the low is going to go. That's going to help us with this forecast a lot. Still not going to help us out completely with the dynamic cooling situation because that's hard to forecast. But just so you know, the Sunday to Monday time frame right now is looking very complex. So your 5-day forecast tomorrow's great. Okay, highs in the mid 50s. Get outside if you can. I was outside today. I was off work today, and I loved it. It was a beautiful day to get outside. Going down into the 20s tonight. So if you're out looking for the meteors again, there were several last night. I saw 7 without even hardly trying to look for them last night. So they'll be going on again tonight, and the meteor shower lasts through Christmas. Meteor showers don't just turn off and on. This thing will be going right on through Christmas, but the best time to see them, the highest number of them is, of course, last night, tonight, probably even tomorrow night. Saturday is looking good. Clouds increase. Get those Christmas parades in. You know, those things, some of those have been delayed. Roll those things out on Saturday. Everything's looking good. Saturday night, rain moves in. Sunday, rain. Sunday night, rain, snow. Monday, rain and snow, or just snow. And windy. Okay, so we're going to be windy from Saturday night all the way through Monday. I circled the temperatures. Do we get to 47 for a high on Sunday? Do we just drop to 35 Sunday night? Do we just get to 43 on Monday? A few degrees can sure make a lot of difference. Okay, if dynamic cooling kicks in, all of these temperatures could be wrong by several degrees. I looked at the February 98 system just for kicks. I've been looking at that a lot over the last several hours and even, well, the last day or two. And our high for that day that we got the cold rain was 44. And I'm forecasting 47 on Sunday. So it's just interesting. The weather's always interesting around here, but these types of scenarios are especially interesting, and they're a headache to forecast. So I'll keep an eye on things. If you're a snow lover, be doing your snow dancing because you just never know. And if you're not a snow lover, we'll see. We'll see. Could just be a cold rain. Lord knows we get plenty of those around here. But it could also turn into snow, and it would be a wet snow, and it could be our first light snow event of the season. Could be a decent snow. You just never know. But it's something to watch. This is just Thursday night. I'll keep you all updated over the next few days, and I'll let you know about the new model data. Maybe that low tracks farther east, and all this is for nothing, and we forget all about it. But we'll see. We'll keep an eye on things, and we'll track it all. You just all keep it right here to meteorologistmark.com.